Welcome to the Senate Outlook. I'm Africah Harrigan. This is a sneak peek in the upcoming hearing on the Committee on Culture, Historic Preservation, Youth and Recreation to be held on March 20th at the Baa Library Legislative Hall. But before we get into that, last Friday, lawmakers had an opportunity to tour the Enid, Baa, and Charles Wesley Turnbull Libraries. Here are some of the challenges the libraries are facing. The lack of temperature controls, excess moisture which leads to the growth of mold in the Von Schulten and children's room collections are among some of the issues at the Enid Baa Library. Once treated, this section will be transported to the Charles Wesley Turnbull Library. As the Charles Wesley Turnbull Library prepares to open, library officials are diligently working to overcome several challenges.
The roof has a connection system on it that is presently, I'm told, galvanized material. Balbo Construction is going to have to replace the entire roof connection system with a custom-made stainless steel product that has to be specially extruded.
Additional challenges include obtaining more funds to complete the IT infrastructure, hiring an adequate amount of staff to serve the library, financing and launching programs and activities for children, and much more. That concludes the tour of the libraries. The purpose of the upcoming hearing for Committee on Culture, Historic Preservation, Youth and Recreation is to review and receive a status report on the revitalization efforts and ongoing projects in downtown Charlotte Amalie. This will include the scope of work for the Rothschild Francis Market Square, in Havenside, the West Indian Company, on the waterfront, Veterans Drive Enhancement Project, compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act, the Water and Power Authority's underground utilities, and the town's blueprint, a vision and code for historic Charlotte Amalie and downtown revitalization.
This hearing will bring together all the stakeholders for the revitalization of the town of Charlotte Amalie. There are various projects that are ongoing, and from this hearing we'll get a first-hand perspective on what are the future plans, what is presently going on in the Charlotte Amalie Historic District, and the impending impacts that it may be that may occur to our citizens, and also what are the future plans for redevelopment of our particular neighborhoods and communities. This is important to the territory as a whole because our architecture is one of our greatest cultural assets. It's our branding, it's our regional identity, it's the contributions made by our ancestors. It's the towns and neighborhoods that we live in today, and those who have found their way here to the Virgin Islands are living. And they're living cities, they're living towns, they're living neighborhoods. And this will give a comprehensive overview of the plans, whether they are immediate or pending, or in the future, and that the engagement of our community is necessary in also the revitalization effort of the town of Charlotte Amalie.
Tune in to Legit TV for live coverage of the Committee on Culture, Historic Preservation, Youth and Recreation on Wednesday, March 20th, 2013 at the Baa Library Legislative Hall at 10 a.m. Thank you for tuning in to the Senate Outlook. I'm Africah Harrigan for Legit TV.